Have such a beautiful voice. I really enjoy your guidance, like when we are meditating. Such a beautiful voice you have. I thoroughly enjoyed. Okay. Today's topic is all about. Can I make myself as a spotlight? Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. Okay, so today's topic is all about power of communication. So how communication helps us in our day-to-day life. Uh, we all know the power of communication is, to build the relationship or to break the relationship. Communication plays a major role in our life. So let's see some scientific aspects of that too. Before that, I would like to share one of my beautiful experience. So last Thursday, I've been to California. So we had a plan to go to San Francisco, but surprisingly, my husband gave me a surprise taking me to Mount Shasta. It was such a beautiful place. I would request you all, if you guys get an opportunity anytime, please definitely go visit that place. If any of you don't know, that is called as a root chakra of Mother Earth. That location is called as. So when I just went there, you don't need to be in awareness. You don't need to put any kind of effort to be in awareness or be in presence or no thought state, no effort. Just stay there. The energies there will automatically pull you into your consciousness. Such a vibrance of energy is there. You don't need to put any effort. Just sit and close your eyes. That will take care of, the place will take care of you. Oh my God. Surprisingly, my son is 12 years old. He was like, we were not talking anything spiritual or anything. We just drove. We were really exploring the place and we were just going around um, and so I was in a way, like I was pretty much open-minded, curious. Like when we go to a new place, we be so curious to be like, watching here, there, and all. Then he came to me and said, "What's happening around here? Why I'm behaving? I'm seeing a different to myself. Why I'm behaving like this? What exactly is the place all about?" So then I was surprised because kids are the one where they are very much tender to the frequencies. They are very sensitive to the frequencies. They are very sensitive to the changes. That is why if you see, so the little kids sometimes they get cranky or they cry when we visit some places. We don't know why they are doing that. It's because they sense the energies there. They sense the frequencies there. And when they don't find secured vibrations there, when they don't find the pleasant environment there, they immediately start repelling. So that's how we can understand through kids, we can understand much more about like the places, the people, the environment, the energies, because they are the one who are super sensitive to all the energy changes. So he was like, I am seeing a different myself, Mama. He's not talking, but he's experiencing something strange in himself. Then I said him, this is the real you, which you are seeing the real you. Because I know I am so much into the real me. It's an amazing place. I meditated there and so many experiences there. Uh, so we can speak about it later. But yeah, when you go to that place, where whatever corner you see people come from different places. Um, they say you will see all meditators around there. They sit, they just dwell in themselves, they meditate, someone will chant, they go into that deep sense of chanting. You will experience the vibrations, the amazing vibrations around each and every person. Some people will just hold crystal and meditate. Some people are doing all asanas and om, different modules of om sounds. Oh my God, you will see the happy people there. And you don't see people who are like something inside, something outside. No, you will see that completely open, inner child, opened kind of people. And one beautiful thing I have experienced there is when I notice my mind is not super active, like voluntarily it was not super active, and I can clearly, with a louder volume, I can clearly uh, hear my intuition. Everything I am doing there with my intuition, not with my mental calculation. Oh my God, amazing place. So if you get an opportunity, please go spend some time there. I'm sure you will love it, and your kids will also enjoy, your partner will also enjoy, because that's a serene place. So, okay, coming back to the topic, I thought I want to share whomever I'm talking from the day I came back. I'm just talking about my experiences. I am in that mode. But you will definitely. I think, did I tell you guys? There is one more place called Devil Towers, which is near Badlands of South Dakota, and that is called as throat chakra. So I heard in one of the videos of Sadhguru also, he said like Mato Tipila, it is called as. So we actually went with a background of that's a place where that monument has been formed 40 billion years ago, but till now none of the geologists identified what is the like how did it formed, what really made it. They couldn't identify, even if they investigate those materials also. So that is what the background we are aware of. So the same thing, my husband took like, today I'll give you a surprise. He's so much sensitive to this nature and all these things. So he said, I'll give you a surprise. And he took us there. And he said, this is something which formed 40 billion years ago. But when I went there, when I saw that place, I could see so much of energy in that area, and I could see the connectivity with the particular monument to the existence, and I was surprised. I'm just standing there. We are pretty far away from that. We need to drive. It's such a big monument. So where we can see from distance, I was just stood and I was just staring. My heart opened. I want to cry. I I couldn't control. I want to cry with the joy. My heart is like flushing out the energy like anything. So I have my in-laws, and I don't know how they will take it. I literally run away. I said I want to use the restroom, and I just cried out loud with my joy. I don't know what's happening. Then I understood, this is not something a monument. This is some it's some precious place. So when we went close to that place, and my in-laws were started chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, and they lost their control on their body and their emotions. They were behaving like a child with joy. Then I am, see, masters, us being in awareness, These all minute changes we tend to observe. No one had to come and tell us what is that, what is what. Your awareness will teach you what all, like wherever you go, what exactly is that all about. Your awareness, your consciousness will teach you, make you realize. So, doing meditation every day improves our awareness because we keep on observing our breath. If you remember, in the initial days, I told, when we be in our soul consciousness, when we are in a state of observation. So when you are observing, not when you are thinking, not when you are calculating, when you are watching, when you are observing something as a whole, then you are doing that prakriya from your soul, not from your body. You are doing that, you are seeing it through your eyes. You are seeing. So see, when you are observing your breath, you are already there in your soul consciousness. You don't need to travel. And whatever prakriya, the process is happening, it's happening through your soul to your body or whatever it is. So it was such a wonderful place, and I'm feeling like pulled. So I told you guys, I told my husband, this is something special. I don't know, this is way beyond monument. Then my in-laws were saying, yes, this is something way beyond. Then when we were walking up, then we noticed people they put a board saying that this is an auspicious place where Native Americans do a lot of prayers and they tie the clothes. Please don't pluck it. Then I was like, see, I know it. I saw it. I experienced it. And I told I want to meditate there. To meditate there, just sit, close your eyes, don't do anything. You will be like that intensity of power you will have. Like energies were like rushing in from the center of my head. Like I was just there. So I was so curious, but I was so fulfilled that I experienced something. I don't know about that is throat chakra or anything, nothing. After we come, see, nature, existence always watches, always communicate with us. It is us just to be in presence and be in watchful state. You will have the answers. You don't need to go ask anyone. There are answers. Existence always have bundles of answers for you, waiting for you to identify. What should I do to know? Do nothing. Be in presence every moment. Be in watchful state. You will find the answers. If you miss one, then again it will give you some or other way, or it will let you, I'll provide you an answer in a way of like some movie scene or some message or some anything, or some people randomly come and tell you. So universe, don't ever think that I am alone, or I am being ignored, or I am being no, I have no value, nothing. You are very valuable and precious to the mother existence. It is always watching, and it will always be there to provide you answers and guide us. Simple, just be in presence and be in watchful state. And as we come back on the same weekend, while my husband was doing yoga, it randomly, while he was just watching some videos in YouTube, it randomly populated. And there was a video where Sadhguru was talking about like must visit places on Mother Earth. In that, this particular place he has been defined about. And he said that's the throat chakra. Wow. See, being in awareness, how lucky we are to experience. And I had wonderful experiences in that Mount Shasta too. How the people came, they identify your energies, they come communicate. Whomever you touch, they are the, like, meditators there. Amazing masters. wandering around there. So, masters, if you get a chance, please to visit these places, do meditate, you'll enjoy. So, okay, without any delay, I thought like, okay, sorry, we have so many Tuesdays, we will talk a lot. But yeah, because this is summer, kids have holidays. So if you get a chance, utilize. So, okay, coming back to power of communication. Communication plays a major, major role in our life, masters. Whatever we build through our communication skills. Whatever we destroy through our communication. So we should always be very watchful what we are talking, how we are talking. I can create a relationship with one person through my communication. I can break the relationship or bonding with a person with my communication skills. Why communication is more important? Don't we have another channels? Yes, we do have other ways to communicate. But when there is a master whom you're, spending with, to a master, you don't need to open your mouth. Your feeling, your energy, as soon as you enter, your energy gives come entire information about you. What state you are in, what you are going through, how can I help, and all. So, for a master, for a being who is sensitive to the energy, who is sensible to the energy, for them, this is not needed. Your presence is needed. So, for some masters, your presence is also not needed. You are going through something, and the person, your friend, who is sensible to all of this connectivity, intuition, and energy, they know it. They call you, they speak to you, and they give you answers. So, who needs it? Who cannot percept your inner emotions? Who cannot percept your energy? Who cannot percept your presence? They need this channel. See, we being an intellectual, we having this intellectual body and all, we have multiple channels to communicate. So, speaking is one of the channel, and it is a really very important. So, why? How does our communication impacts? Simple, masters. I want you all to experiment after this session. Definitely do that. So we will also see some of the real-time examples too as time permits. So every word carries, as we discussed in the very beginning sessions, everything in this existence is energy. Everything in this existence is frequency, right? So the same way, every word carries a resonance, a frequency. So when you are delivering any words to an opponent person, communication is a way where, during a winter you make a snowball and you just throw onto another person, right? Just the same way, communication is a continuous exchange of energy, transactions of energy. So you should always be very cautious what kind of frequency of energy you are delivering outside your body. Whatever the way you are communicating, whatever the words you are choosing, it not only impact your closer people, the people who are next to you, but also it will impact your whole ecosystem of your place, wherever it is. So every word carries certain frequency. How do I know? You will definitely know it. I realized this fact first by my experience, then slowly I started visiting my guru, the enlightened masters. I started sitting with them and asking these questions. I am experiencing this. Is it really true? Does this exist? I visit the people who all read lot of books, spiritual books. I go check my experience with them. Then they clarified, yes, it exists. Everything is a frequency. Whatever you are sensing now is correct. So, whatever the words I was using, because I'll tell you what used to happen when I was meditating more during my intermediate and, like, my teenage. As I don't have anything, I don't have any responsibility to cook or do anything. My mom is there, my dad is there to take care of. So my job is, their expectation to me is just study. So I have plenty of time to meditate, experiment, explore. So I used to, whenever I get time, I used to do a lot of meditation, be in awareness. I used to be always, if I'm not meditating, I will be in presence. I'll be in watchful state. Whatever I used to do, I used to be in consciousness. So as I'm doing all these things, my sensibility to energies, my sensibility to frequencies has been increased, evolved. So I purposefully, you can also try, masters. Whenever, example, if I have this glass, so if you want to experience the um, energy frequency of this glass, hold this, close your eyes, and feel your hand. Just sense your hand. As you are sensing, we did this practice last time. As you are observing your hand becomes so sensitive. You can feel the tingling, you can feel everything happening in your palm. Then your palm becomes sensitive. Bring it close to your glass and see, you will know the energy frequency around it. The aura of the glass, the frequencies of the glass. You can experiment. Go, go to the gadget, close your hands, close your eyes, feel your hands, just go close to it and feel the energy of that. That's I used to do. I used to get all these ideas. So I used to practice all of this. Going to one day, one whole day, I lived by tying my eyes by with the blind eyes, because I want to improve my sensitivity. So wherever I go, I used to just be in awareness and go. Then I know there is an object within this distance. When there is a distance, because when I go close, I could feel that energy, that like I feel that there is something hard substance, which is an energy. It's an aura of the object. That's how I learned, okay, everything have aura, everything have energy, everything vibrates in a different frequencies. Coming back to the, so as I'm becoming more and more observe, like sensitivity to the energy, sensibility to the energies, then when I'm started using certain words, I can feel, while I am generating a word, I am generating a word which vibrates in a frequency. So when I'm delivering that word, I'm feeling the impact on the opponent person, and also I'm feeling the impact in myself too. When I'm using the words, like, that is so wonderful. It's so welcoming. I'm enjoying this place. It's such a wonderful place. You're such a wonderful person. Wow, what a delicious food. What a vibrant environment. I'm happy, I'm enjoying, I'm watching. These are such a pleasant frequency oriented words. And when I started using, because teenagers are pretty crazy and they are very much exponential towards using all the crazy words. We all gone through that, right? So I'm learning English. I want to use all the crazy words. So I started using, like, I hate this. it's something posh to say, I hate it. I hate you. I hate the way you are dressed up. When I started using, the frequency in me was very sharp. There is no harmony, there is no completeness. It transformed into the sharp edges. I started noticing that immediate transformation of energies. The words, the way I'm communicating, the energy in my body is transforming accordingly. And when you are meditating, when you are getting that serene state, you definitely won't want to get into the situation to distract that your serenity inside you, right? So then I started becoming more observant, and I started experimenting on the usage of words, and then I can see the alignment of energy again. During that experiment, I met one master. He was meditating since so long. He's an old person. Somehow he visited our place, and the same topic he raised, the power of communication and how our words impact our energy system. I was so grateful to him. I was filled with lots of questions because I was doing so many experiments. He was like an angel came to our place, and he was exactly speaking about that. Always existence will be watching us. Always existence will be ready to help solve all your questions, answer all your questions. So when we are using some kind of words, it not only impacts the opponent, but it'll impact your whole ecosystem inside your body. When your energy start vibrating in a different frequency, it will start bringing your mental body and emotional body and physical body into that frequency. When it is vibrating in a disturbed frequency, you will start getting all the disturbed thoughts, panic thoughts, fearful thoughts, insecure thoughts, and negative thinking. And when you are thinking those kind of thoughts, then automatically your emotions start popping, to align with those thoughts. Those related emotions start popping. See, the way we communicate impacts the whole ecosystem of your body. It is transforming the energy system in your body. It is triggering that kind of related thoughts. It is also triggering that kind of emotions, and your body starts suffering accordingly. Everything is interconnected, masters. Now we learned about in our body. Let's learn about outside the body. What is happening? When you are communicating to another person, you will, it is nothing but you will be, both will be exchanging energies. So if you are always choosing, what kind of communication we need to choose? When you are suffering something with a person, it can be a partner, or it can be your kid, it can be your teenager, or it can be your friend. When you are suffering a lot, when you are going through a lot of criticism, or when you are being ignored, when you are bullied, when you are being mishandled or treated unwell, what the way we choose? We choose the aggressive way of communication. What happens when we are choosing aggressive way of communication? Like anger. Do you know, when we are in a state of angry, we will choose, you imagine, you are taking your energy. Anger expends a lot of energy from your body. When you go through a lot of anger, observe your body. After some time, you feel very tired. If you are meditating consistently, you see that difference. While you are getting angry, you will lose lot of energy. because that is like a very rough and disturbed energy frequency. As I told you about in the very beginning sessions, the frequencies of energy, anger will be very like ruptured energy. So you will consolidate all that energy and that ball you are throwing on to another person. So there is a movie which all it's a movie all about Machu Picchu. Um, um, I will share that movie name to Mrinalini Garu. She'll share. If whenever you get a chance, watch it, and you can also watch with your kids. They will understand how the energies will transform from one person to another person when they communicate, what kind of way they communicate, how the energies, our aura colors changes, and all these things they will explain well in that movie. So it's like you are throwing the disturbed energy ball onto another person. So when you are throwing that disturbed ball onto another person, the other person, if they are in a pleasant mood, that energy will overpower onto their energy frequency, and it will change the energy frequency of their body. Then they start vibrating in that ruptured frequency. One ball may not impact, but we keep on throwing balls after balls, balls after balls for certain span of time, right? Then multiple balls start keep on, like you are shooting the person, right? So it impacts them and they start vibrating in that frequency. When they vibrate in that frequency, they deliver that energy to us again back. So when we are in aggressive state, we keep exchanging the disturbed energy frequency. When we both are vibrating in that disturbed energy frequency, the whole system in your house start transforming into that frequency. Of course, you both are fighting, but how about children? When you are going through a lot, our balls will go and fall onto them too. And imagine how much suffering the little one will go through. That frequency, they have to experience that disturbed frequency onto their body. Those all will impact. Not only, we all think that, okay, this is just a moment, now I just fought and it's done. But for a child, as without any interference, they are going through a lot, they are experiencing that disturbance, and that impacts their whole energy system. And as how it is happening to you, the same thing happens to the child too internally. As it transforms their energy into disturbed energy frequency, then they start getting all the negative thoughts, fearful thoughts. Then that populates the fearful emotions, insecure emotions, and that will save as an imprint in their emotional body, which we call it as like trauma. Certain behaviors, when the child grow up, certain behaviors you see and which is not agreeable behavior, we think that, oh, this, we don't have this in our genes, why this child is behaving like this? Everything have a root cause. You need to go back to their childhood, recall what all, how you lived at that time. That impacts the child's mental health and emotional health. It won't show up now because it's so small. But as they grow big, that things are also will grow. That little seed will also sprout and grow big and become strong. Some people um, have a tendency to not to accept the new things. They are not too much ready for a new change. They are not open to meet new people, or people get too nervous or have a tendency to just take a step back or run away when when they had to face something challenging. Why people go through all of these are all childhood traumas. What kind of environment we are giving to our children is the one which they will be creating as a tree as they grow big. So what should we do? We should choose a healthy environment and healthy communication. Yes, when a person is consistently bothering, what should I do other than defending myself? There is a way, which is called communication. You need to express the things in a way that the other person can receive. What we do when we see something which you are not comfortable with, or when you are seeing something which you think that it should be, but the other person is behaving in a different way, then we try to choose the option of anger or rejection, or all these things, defending and all. But there is also an option to express. How to express? Every soul have an opportunity, possibility to listen, but how we are expressing plays a major role. We already talked about it in our previous sessions. Example, let's take a child. Okay, a child is, some people come and say, like, because as I take many kids sessions, I tend, many parents reach out to me, like clarifying the doubts about like how to handle their child and whatnot, their challenges. So most common complaint I hear is, my child is very naughty, he don't ever listen to me, if I say something he will do it opposite to it, but he will never do what I say. Madam, I'm losing my patience. I had to shout. If I shout, he will listen, madam. He don't even listen when I talk. Some people will say, my teenage kid, oh my God, that's the hardest part in my life. They don't keep their doors open. They always lock themselves in the room, and they always think I am crazy. They don't even communicate with us. They live in their own world. And if I want to have a mama time, they think like you are behaving like a child. These are the consistent complaints I hear. But I had a friend, my neighbor, who had a teenage kid. And she came to me like, Prathima, I know you teach meditation and all. They also, by seeing all these challenges, they also started doing meditation, because they want to bring up their child into, like, in a way that, they want to transform their children. So for that, they need to transform, right? So I gave them some tips. This, whenever I go, like always, they are locked in their room. I hardly see them. They say, I asked, do you ever see your child? She says, no. I see my child when they go to school and when they come back to home. That's it. And I don't know when she will come out, when she will eat, or sometimes she grab food inside. It is very tough to handle these kids, and especially in America, we cannot. Pratima, please help. Then I said, change your pattern. Don't try to change your child. Always watch how you are communicating when they need you, when they commit any mistake. Kids run away based on the way we are communicating. In our childhood, we'd have no option. Whole society will come and say, listen to your mama. They make you sit and listen. But today, these kids have an option. We have plenty of rooms in our house. So they can go, and no one cares about your kid to come and change, right? We don't have cousins or amamas or anyone around. So, how to make a peaceful life, how to bring a healthy environment in our house, how to transform the relationships into a healthy and loving relationships, happy environment is very simple. Change, watch the way how you are communicating. I'll repeat the same example what I told you in past, in our earlier sessions. A mother wants to bring a change in their child because they are very naughty, they are not listening. So a mother wants to give a quality information, very valuable information where child can get benefited out of it. So she is giving a valuable information with a louder voice, with an aggressive tone, high module of tone. Then when there is a lot of noise, Okay, the high frequency of your tone vibrating like this, and there is a valuable information back of this. Can a child be able to see this? No, because first this thing is really disturbing and vibrating in front of him. He don't even feel interested to open his mind and listen to us. He will be in a way like, when mama will stop her preaching, I can run away from this. Not only child, our partners too. When we want to express our pain, when we want to express our suffering, when we want to express our emotions or struggles, how are we expressing? Are we expressing in a way where they can see through you and understand and perceive you? Or are we expressing in a way like, oh my God, she again started. Oh, when she will end, when can I go? Watch. That simple transformation will bring a change in our whole relationship and ecosystem. Let us see both the possibilities. You are doing a hell lot of work all the day. You're doing work, office work, house, and again after office hours, you are doing household work, and you are taking care of kids. You're putting lot of one effort because you love your family, right? But you need a little help from your partner, tiny helping hands here and there. That should give you a sigh of relief. You can breathe for some time. So you need that tiny help. Yes, wonderful, you deserve it. But how you are expressing that pain to your partner? As soon as we see, like, that volcano blast, we go through the things and say, this is what you do all day. You just care about yourself. You go out and play. You meet your friends and come. You just work. That's it. I have to take care of this. Don't. Then imagine they want to help with that noise. They shut their door and they were like, okay, when can this noise stop? Same thing, same situation. Okay, let us see in another way. When the person enters, give them, allow them to settle down, help them, and as soon as they get settled down, go sit with a calm voice. Explain, I am going through all this. I am helping because I love you all, but I definitely need your support. I can't do alone. It is really impacting my mental and emotional health and physical health too. Let us plan how we can better segregate our time so that you get some your time, me time, I get some me time. So, have a healthy conversation. And, always a conversation should have appreciation so that people minds will start opening and be ready to take it. Please remind them the wonderful times when they were in your life when you need them. Appreciate reminding them and appreciate how you much helped. I was so glad. Please, I need your help. Let's do it much better. See, it's not only improving your relationship, it is you guys are also being an example to your child. Our child will never, they won't appear like they're watching you, but they're always watching us. They think our life, our behavior is their reality. Actual life it is. Whatever we are showing today, naturally they will behave that pattern when they grow up. So what kind of environment we need to give them? I know we crossed over 13 minutes. I'll stop, but we will definitely talk more and more about it. I want to show you some of the experiments what scientists have done, how you can better use the communication and all. But yeah, so please, masters, always choose peace on top of than war, because war will we lose a lot in war. We gain a lot in peace. So, do we need, what are we achieving at the end of the day before you sleep? Go find a corner, sit, Recall what all the wonderful things happened today. Recall what all the disturbed things happened today. Observe, I did this. I did this for 1 year, 1.5 years. So I never expected a single thing from them. I first thought I have to change. If I am satisfied by myself, then I can work on them. But to know, you know what? As I transformed, when I thought I will go enter the mission, they already transformed. Because people will be always watching. Your transformation makes a lot of noise. They always tell, Prathima, they look, the kid or partner will look around for you when they are in trouble. They look for you when they want to be happy. They will wait for your company when they have some break. When they have some lunch breaks, they don't eat. They wait for us. I want to eat with you. Because they know that you are the happiest place to spend with. So when we are losing something, rather than pointing outside, let's stop. See inside what is lagging here. Right? You choose a park which is full of flowers and beautiful garden and everything, than a dry place, dried leaves and all, right? When there is no energy, when there is no joy in yourself, why do another person look for your companionship? So let's stop looking to ourselves. So before you go to bed, sit at one corner, introspect what all the good things happened in your life today, what are the disturbed things happened in your life today, why the good things has happened, why the disturbed things has happened. Great. It has happened because of this. How did you handle to make it good? What all the things you have done to make it destructive, more destructive? Let's take a honest feedback with ourselves and let's self-check. Let's start working on that. Tomorrow, this disturbed frequency will be your better friend because it transforms into your support system. We can transform anything around us, within us and around us. Around us naturally transform as there is a transformation in ourselves. So let's speak more and more in deeper version of communication. But let's stop here. I'll let you go have fun with your family. So thank you, everyone from the bottom of my heart for welcoming me, for allowing me to be your friend, speak with you guys, share my knowledge. Thank you so much. And thanks to all gurus for giving me this platform.